Burn After Reading is a 2008 black comedy film written, produced, edited, and directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. It follows a jobless CIA analyst Osborne Cox, played by John Malkovich, whose misplaced memoirs are found by a pair of dim-witted gym employees. They mistake these so called memoirs for documents that are classified by the government, and they want to profit from it, and they go through a series of misadventures. So here's what I liked about Burn After Reading. So these are the points that I liked about Burn After Reading. One is the performances, all the way from John Malkovich to Brad Pitt to George Clooney, and the rest of the cast performed absolutely wonderfully well. John Malkovich playing that fired CIA analyst. He says he quit, or he said he quit, but as George Clooney pointed out later, that the people in that town who say they've quit, well, were actually fired. He played the desperate alcoholic to a T who has been at the end of an extortion. Well, Brad Pitt, who played a trainer in the film, happened to stumble upon a CD containing his some work where he is mentioned, and he tried to bribe him or extort some $50,000 for himself. And John Malkovich played that particular person absolutely wonderfully well. He was always frustrated, starting or trying to start a consultation firm. His wife leaving him, he was at rock bottom, and he played that frustrated individual with lashes of anger absolutely wonderfully well. His wife even wanted to divorce him. Then Brad Pitt played the dumb-witted trainer to a T, him stumbling upon something that was not worth that much, or did not look to be worth that much. He was struggling to sell this particular CD to different agencies, and he wasn't wasn't getting compensated to what he wanted. And George Clooney played the paranoid Deputy Marshal, US Deputy Marshal, who has never used his gun in 20 years of service, and he happened to use it on Brad Pitt when Brad Pitt broke and entered that house. So that was a nice build-up that I liked with George Clooney's character. He was always paranoid about being watched, and it was a fun viewing. The performances were top-notch. Even John Malkovich's wife and Brad Pitt's friend, who was worked in the gym, she wanted those surgeries, and it was absolutely hilarious what lengths she would go. And she was also dating George Clooney. Now, George Clooney in this particular film was very charming and hilariously bad. He was cheating on his wife with multiple women and was almost promising marriage to John Malkovich's wife, of all people. I was reading some things on the internet and some articles I happened to come across that stated an opinion that this film, even though it grossed $160 million, it was not well received with everybody. A large portion loved it, but it was not revealed, or did not hit the mark with everybody, because people at that time were into these big shot movies, and still are. They still are, and this particular film is more dark comedy-esque. There's no big reveal, there's no big aha moment. This is a series of errors and place you just have to see that human errors causing such misadventure, and that's what the film was about. There was no big payoff, but it was quite hilarious in how these foolish stories or suffering stories were intertwined together and how they were affecting each other. And that's why I like the film, and that's why a large portion of people, even today, I go online and see the opinions. They like the film, but it had some critics. That's about it. All in all, George Clooney's performance, Brad Pitt's performance, John Malkovich's performance were brilliant, and this story was really fun. It is dark comedy. You have to expect darkness in it, and the Coen brothers did a fabulous job, in my honest opinion. Thank you for watching this, and if you haven't got Burn After Reading, then do so. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. in this particular new channel. Thank you so much.